So we got a nice video for y'all today. Right now, the hot topic in the 2K community, because everybody is not shooting the way they were last year. So you got people on both sides of the fence. Some people love the shooting, some people hate the shooting. Which side are you standing on? And I'm going to discuss and explain to y'all why. The comp scene is the worst thing that happened to the 2K community. Now, I'm not talking about all comp players, but as the great GOAT Bob Marley said, who the cap fit, let them wear it. I will be speaking some facts about that whole scene right there. The comp scene represents complainers, and I stand on that. Yes, we're on that type of time today. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew, and let's get to the info.
We the Brute Squad, we the Brute Squad, we the Brute Squad, we the Brute.
So you done know your boy Brutal sim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. We're gonna get straight to the news. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, making a push to that 300K. It's on the way. Y'all know how it is. The grind don't stop. So this was a brought back post from Mike Wong by Boomy. Shout out to Boomy. You've been active as hell lately. I see you doing your thing. But anyways, let's continue on. So Mike Wong made this post a year ago, and it stands and it's the same thing as today, what he's basically saying. Of course, I'm going to read what Mike Wayne actually said recently as well. So this was what he said last year. It's almost identical, right? So this is really what it all boils down to. If anyone has ideas for a better option then these two, I love to hear them. It's like, keep pure green windows, no RNG, which means for the sake of balance, the windows need to be pretty small like they are now, so that good players don't shoot 80 to 90% plus from 3. This makes shooting very difficult for casual players and what we're dealing with now. The number 2 option though is going back to bigger green windows that are easier for most people to hit, but cap the excellent timing boost by reintroducing RNG to keep the game balanced. This is how 2K shooting has basically worked for the past 20 years. So we could go out on a limb and say currently there's no RNG. And right now there's a very small green window. The thing is, what catches people is that the animation moves so much that the green window moves as well, right? So that's what 2K Labs revealed yesterday in that clip. Of course, y'all could check out the video I did yesterday. We don't have to go all the way back. So Mike Wayne did make a comment about the post about 2K Labs. Of course, it was also posted by Boomy. Here it is, word for word, bar for bar. It said the visual cue doesn't move around in different spots in the animation. The ideal release point is always at the same point in the animation based on the cue you choose. So the problem with shooting is a lot of people are just expecting to have the same success this year as they did in 2K24. But one of the main goals for 2K25 was to bring 3-point percentages down to earth, which is why green windows are much tighter by design. The reason why we want 3-point percentages to be closer to NBA averages is because we believe it results in better basketball. It makes more builds viable, encourages more variety in scoring, etc. When 3-point percentages start to hover around 60 to 70% on average, it makes no sense to ever attempt a 2. So the animation fluctuation that Lab posted today was put in place to combat Zens, obviously, but we also thought it was justified because it increased the skill gap with shooting. A good user who is able to key their release of the jumper visual cue when the time from the button press to the visual cue point is dynamic should be able to outperform a Zen user. Now that's what he said, word for word, bar for bar. Now a few people responded to this. We're gonna start off right here with Mr. Brooks. He brought up a great point. And he said, you know where I'm at, Boom. Let it breathe. Opinions may change as players get better and more jumpers are explored. One data point from the spaces, casual players are getting on the bandwagon with comp concerns. Comp modes might have to forego harder difficulties at Baluba or at Mike Wong. So one thing I saw was this. I saw comp players a few years ago because they think they're better than the average person and they were losing to the average person. I saw them demand 2K to make certain game modes way more difficult, right? And trust me, because I was at the beginning of the year, I played mostly Proving Ground, which had way difficulty or much difficulty or much more difficult sliders. I'm messing up my words. I was able to really feel the harshness of the game, right? Then a day, Gambit and Jay-Z got me out there to go and play Park. I was like, bro, this game moves way more fluid. Like, the jumpers are hitting way more consistent. What's going on? Then I was reminded that, Proving Grounds and stuff play on harder sliders. Trust me, if you play these game modes, then go back to Park, you will see. That's why when I play Rec and when I play Park, it's like, okay. But when I go to Proving Ground, I'm preparing myself to miss a lot of shots because clearly the green window is way smaller. Now, what Mr. Books actually said here is that they might have to forego the difficult or harder difficulty on these game modes. And I do agree, because I think that the comp players overestimated their ability. I really think that they were so ahead of the average person that if they put these sliders on Hall of Fame and made these green windows way smaller, that they will still be just as good as if they were playing on the easier game mode in those comp. I think it was Anti up at the time and Pro-Am at the time, they were complaining about these sliders being too easy because they were losing BC or losing to these easier players. So they probably thought, no matter how difficult it is, I will still shoot the same percentage and be just as effective. And it forced the 2K devs to actually, remember, there were a lot of exposed videos of people exposing how easy the sliders were in those comp game modes. People tend to forget. So I agree with Mr. that they will definitely, the only way that 2K devs will just please everybody, or especially the comp scene who influence a lot of the 2K community. Because when they speak, a lot of the people that they diss on a regular basis, the casual listen, right? So I believe they will just have to make these game modes way easier for people to make shots and be successful. And the comp players will be happier from my perspective. Let me know if y'all agree with that or not. Now, a few people chime in this. I do not agree with this at all. He said, man, just go back to 2K22 shooting. Ain't nobody got time for all that stuff. If you mess the game up, and I'm really censoring this, just to catch people or just to get people to stop using Zens, let them cheat. He said the last 2 years, they ruined the game because Zens are trying to fix the Zens or trying to stop them from cheating. And I don't agree with that at all. I ain't gonna lie to you, because they're gonna say yes, but the moment they allow it or just take away all the variety from the animations, it's gonna bring Zens in, and people gonna complain about Zens because damn near almost every one of y'all got Zens and y'all waiting for 2K to do that. Y'all gonna just hook the Zen up and y'all gonna be just fine. Now, I saw this next user said, and to be honest with y'all, before we continue, I prefer NBA 2K23's shooting system. I've been said that. I prefer NBA. It made sense to me that if somebody closing out, I release the ball faster. If I'm really tired, my shot slows down. So he has certain cues that I know to look for or for my situation. So I could train my mind to that. But the randomness of animation is what I don't like when it comes to shooting. But of course, you can learn that as well, but you have to be so on point every single shot. It's crazy, you know what I mean? So in this 2K, there's literally no muscle memory to this one. You have to look at everyone and pay perfect attention to every jump shot because it's not necessarily as situational as 2K23. I know a lot of people hated that shooting system, but I actually like that one a lot. I know I'm in the minority as well, so don't worry, I'm open to criticism with my opinion on that. His next user said, people complain too much. I'm leaving out the F word. He said, I'm a center with a 75 3 ball. And after a lot of practice, keyword, he said, I'm finally around 40 to 50% from 3, and I'm fine with that. He said, this is coming from someone who has normally hit 70 to 75% from 3, very much better than me as a shooter. Clearly, it makes the game boring as hell when everyone is hidden. Let me know if you all agree with that take as well. Now we actually got that's EJ who came and he dropped a video talking to Mike Wong, and the title is this: Mike Wong, you need to hear this before I crash out, with all caps. Okay, I want y'all to check this clip out.
Mike Wayne, fix the shooting. I just got off stream. I hopped into space to let you know the spot glitched. When I was hooping with my supporters, I was out in the park. They're spamming the spot, and they're spamming the spot glitches. And when the spot glitches, that means the game is not going to start, meaning I will have the dashboard. So when I dashboard, I load back into the park. The game thinks that I'm quitting out of a game on purpose when I'm not, because the game is not starting because they are glitching the court. Fix the shooting, Mike Wayne. Fix the shooting. Fix the shooting, dog. I'm releasing my shit on time. I release it slow, it ain't gonna in. I release it fast, the shit still don't go in. Mike Wayne, you know me. Please, listen. Fix the shooting, please. Please. Fix the bugs in the game. Let's patch those bugs up. I'm tired of loading it out the fucking subway, and I keep dashboarding because the game keep freezing. Please, Mike Wayne, do what's needed for the community, man. You already do a lot. I respect that. I need you to do more. Okay, Mike Wayne, please. Please. Fix this shit.
Now let me know how much y'all agree with that's EJ. Now my guy Sid67, the originator of the camera I play with, the drive camera. Shout out to my guy Sid. He made his post, said, Mike Wong, I beg you, please don't touch the shooting. There is not a thing wrong with it. From your friendly neighborhood, Sid67. Game is wonderful the way it is. This song, like the same thing, Sid, we've been saying last year before the chaos happened, Sid. Mike Wong never listened to us, my G. So I saw Shady made this post. He said, bro, I'm not trying to be rude, but how do I get all these Park 2K YouTubers off my timeline, bro? Not trying to hear y'all whine about shot timing all day like y'all just cry all year, bro. It's crazy. We trying to hoop hashtag NBA 2K25. Let me know if you all agree with that. Now I'm gonna close out with this final tweet from Power DF. And he's preaching right here. Some things I don't agree with what he says, but sometimes I do agree. And that's with everybody. Trust me. Jay been my friend for years now. A lot of shit I don't agree with what he says, and we go back and forth. And that's how it should be. Now he said this right here. He said, I think gameplay changes in 2K are tough for a lot of people, myself included, because there's a sense of entitlement. He's like, if you were good last year, you should automatically be good again. And if you're not, people assume something's wrong with the game. But that's not how it works. It's a new game every year. And to stay good, you have to keep adapting. That's what makes it fun, though. And that's my stance on the whole thing. I know people saying, yo, I used to shoot this last year. We do not want a copy and paste game. We ask for something new. We ask for new challenges. But the moment 2K drops something, you're telling me it's not even 2 weeks out yet, and we are saying we should already master shooting and shooting in those high percentages. Again, I agree with Brooks, right? That they need to lower the difficulty for the comp scene, because clearly the comp players overestimated their ability to separate themselves from the average casual player in the 2K community, because they are crying more than the casuals, bro. And the casuals that are following them don't even realize that these content creators or comp players don't even care about y'all. They want to sun y'all consistently. And they hate the fact that y'all are keeping up with them on any level, because they know life the game and they should be rewarded, rightfully so. But clearly, they're not no life in it in the right direction if they're complaining that much. That's what I'm saying. So anyways, man, that's my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Let me know what y'all think about this whole shooting situation in the comment section. Do y'all agree with your boy or not? Again, This is not for all comp players, but the great Bob Marley, the GOAT, said, who the cap fit, let them hear it, man. The message is a broad brush. If it paints you, you're in there, okay? You're in there, all right? The game is new. Let us enjoy the game. Let us learn the game. I'm getting better with shooting every single day. I found me a new jump shot, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, one of the quickest jump shot in the game, but it's so smooth and the cue is so clear. Oh, I'm getting better every single day I play this game, man. And so far, I'm loving the progression of the game because I don't hang my head when I miss a jump shot. And that might be from me playing real basketball, because I remember when I was younger, I would miss jump shots. And I would want to show emotion. Oh, I can't believe I missed. Coach was like, bro, we don't care. Bro, move on and play the next play. What you do? Go back and play some defense and continue and shoot the next one like you forgot you missed the last one. So it's probably easier for my mind to adapt to what's going on, especially when I play Pro-Am, because your boy playing a lot more Pro-Am and Pro-Am 3s and even Proving Grounds this year. You know, I was a rec warrior. Now I had to graduate myself for a little bit, but let me know what y'all think, man. Anyways, y'all have a blessed one. Till next time, be safe out there, y'all. Peace.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.